I already take so long doing all the really important rides at those places that I don't have time for something like that.
But a fun way to get to and from the parks.
You know, I always say I want to do those, but I never get to them. I'm always waiting in line for the rides or eating or whatever, and then it's time to go home. And I said, oh, I forgot to do that.
But not enough time in a day for Disney, honestly.
But back to that snake. I mean, they're eating whole pigs and
frozen goats.
Wow.
It's hard to find a frozen goat.
It's hard to find a frozen pig.
Yeah, you can't find them frozen. No. You got to find them
right.
I can't even find a regular goat. All right, well, you know what? Our weather, we can find warm temperatures and rain. Well, we'll have the rain a little bit later. No rain right now, but it's mild out there. Fort Myers, Pagefield, RSW 78, Naples at 79 degrees. Light wind out of the east expected this morning. It will shift off the Gulf to the southwest a little later today. Punta Gorda at 77 as well as Immokalee, Marco Island at 78 degrees. So temperatures may be starting out a degree or two above average for this time in July, but all in all, things are pretty close to average, especially in the dew point category. Dew points mainly in the mid-70s to start your Tuesday morning, putting us in the oppressive category on the Muggy meter, and this is what we can expect for the next several days, as our weather pattern will not really change all that much through the work week as we head into the weekend. Temperatures, though, again in the 90s, low to mid-90s expected before the storms arrive mid to late afternoon, but plenty of sunshine in the morning, and then a little bit later this evening after sunset, we'll start to see those thunderstorms die down a bit. Storm Shield Doppler radar, there it is. It is completely dry out there, and pretty much with a westerly flow in the upper levels of the atmosphere. We tend to look to the east for the rain, and we will not see any rain this morning or into the early afternoon. Really not much in the way of cloud cover over the past 6 hours. You see the clouds from the storms moving out into the Gulf of Mexico, giving way to a mostly clear sky for the morning hours. Early afternoon looking pretty good too. Mid-afternoon around 3 o'clock, we'll start to see a couple rain areas pop up, but I think between 5 and 6 o'clock we'll see those strong thunderstorms move through again, and some of those could linger through 8, 9, and even 10 o'clock or so before moving out in the Gulf of Mexico, much like the last couple of days. But before the storms arrive, it is going to be hot out there. Temperature Fort Myers at 93, Cape Coral 93, 94 in Naples and Port Charlotte, 94 degrees. So maybe a degree or two cooler today as compared to yesterday, because we'll have those storms coming in a couple of hours earlier today as compared to yesterday. But if you do want to head out on the boat, you might want to do it before, say, 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Inman Marine forecast, east wind in the morning, southwest at 5 to 10 in the afternoon. So a pretty nice day on the waterways. Gulf running 2 feet or less, and a light chop on the inland waterways. Not much change, about a 60% chance of afternoon showers and storms the next several days. Fewer storms Friday heading into the weekend, but again, you can plan your schedule for lots of sunshine early, afternoon, and evening showers and storms with highs in the 90s.